I have Chuck on my lap, so if you see me, that's what I'm doing. She decided she wanted to sit on my lap. And I can't tell her no. That would be terrible. I do have some video of all the decorations. I think I'm going to put that up separately because it's on my camera and I know, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to show you some of the artwork I was working on. Working on these little picture frames that I bought at IKEA. I ordered some Citrusolve online. It's a cleaner. And it's citrus. This is obviously Citrusolve. It smells like oranges, and for whatever reason, the 70s to the 80s National Geographics, Citrusolve does really cool things with the ink that's on the paper. So you spray the Citrusolve on the National Geographic. You can either let it set, but you need to manipulate the paper somehow, whether you stack paper on top of it, use a paintbrush, your fingers, whatever. And then it dissolves the pictures and gives you these really cool patterns. And they're really neat. Mine, for whatever reason, sort of took on a bluish green tone to all of them. I don't know why. I've seen some that don't have that quality, but I wanted to go ahead and frame just the patterns, and then some of them I did some other things. And I used a roller to twist and make little circles so that you could. These aren't really coming out very well on video. I'm sorry about that. But it just gives you some patterns and it makes a nice abstract. This one is actually a few pages together to make a design. So I tried to keep some of the picture intact with the birds. I just like the way that looked, and then it's just several pieces of paper sort of cut to make a design on that one, and I like that one. This is another where I tried to keep some of the original element of the photograph. So that's another one, and I like that one. And they have a bluish green tone. And this one, I don't know. The jury's out on that. It's just some hodgepodge dictionary page. I'm not sure about that one. And then this one, it's the 50s guy that I had with a couple of sheets of the National Geographic. So I just put them all together to make that one, and I kind of like that one. So that's what I did yesterday, and I'm gonna work on some more today. You have to do the Citrusolve paper. It takes a little while. Let it set. I did that yesterday or Friday, and I did a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna do some more, and then you let them dry, sort of set and settle down, and then a couple of you asked, you wanted to see what was in the jar. Now, this is an actual straight razor, although it is damaged. I mean, why would anybody want to keep that? Why wouldn't you just toss that in the trash? Why? I mean, I guess the handle's kind of cool, but seriously. So I don't know if the person who this belonged to was a barber, because and this is another one. This was just loose in the jar. It's a blade with I mean, it's still very sharp. So it's just dangerous. I can't believe someone just put this in a jar without any kind of protection over it. I mean, it's a neat thing. It's just, it could cut your finger. And then this one, I think, is another, and what's gross is there's hair and stuff on it. But I think this is one of those, maybe thinning out the hair a little bit, I don't know. Trimming, I'm not sure what that is. It's gross and there's hair, but so I don't know if the person was a barber or just this was their own personal stuff. So I think that's just weird. This is a military ribbon set that I found. This first one is Good Conduct ribbon. Second one is American Defense ribbon, and this one, it has 3 stars on it. I don't know if it's like 3 tours or not. It's the European, African, Middle Eastern ribbon. So I don't know. I know in the 50s, my uncle was stationed in Africa. So I don't know if this was, you know, from the 50s or newer, but judging by the straight razors and all the other junk in it, I'm going to assume this is older than, you know, like the Middle East where soldiers are now. So anyway, it's just a cool little thing. I'm going to hang on to that. Let's see what else was in here. Just some weird token kind of coins. There really wasn't lots of dice, lots and lots of marbles. And then there's this little protractor, whatever they call that. So that's pretty cool. And there's the rest of it's just junk. There's some matches, bolts, a couple of bottle opener, can openers. You know. Not sure why. Yeah, and it's just random stuff. Those are the most interesting things in here. This is probably and then this one, which I almost stabbed myself with yesterday, opening it. Some scissors. This probably is the most interesting jar I've had in terms of the stuff in it. The last one I bought was really a waste of money. It really was the remnants of a junk drawer. There was rubber bands and it's just garbage. Twist ties. I'm like, but mixed in with other stuff. I mean, it's just, but still, it just wasn't worth the money. This one I think definitely was worth the money on that. So that's that. Alrighty. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.